Good evening. This is gonna be a little fast review for a Timex watch that everybody's been talking about. It's a full titanium, and I just opened the box, and I'm gonna see if all those reviewers online are correct about it. This is such a great watch. I just bought it, and it cost me about $810 overall with taxes included. Here to Utah. There's the box for $800. I don't think this is a really nice box, to be honest. In fact, this is another watch I just purchased today for my wife, and although this is plastic, it looks like wood. Very nice. So we will see how this one looks like. So let's open it. Be careful. Like I said, nowadays everybody is in the trend of saving trees and everything else. That's fine and dandy, but when you think about it, let's see where this is. There we go. Movement Japan, because we know it's a Miura 9000 series. The band is made in China, the bracelet is made in China, the assembly is in China, and the box is also made in China. So if we have to start looking the cost of things, since it was assembled in China, we know that labor is very, I wouldn't say cheap, but very low budget. So there is the box. Nothing too fancy. Here's the watch. Some other things about the box, where it was made: Timex Group USA, Netherlands, but this is a Chinese watch. Even though it says the Netherlands, maybe it's the where it got designed. There's nothing else, just a plain box, no manual, no nothing. So see, this is the crazy thing. This is a GMT watch, right? So in this box, which is all cardboard, and this is what I don't like with these trends. Like I said, we're going. I can understand for a Timex that is $50 maybe to put it all in a cardboard box, but for $800, this is just feels cheap. Oh, there is the instructions. My bad. Let's put the watch over here on top of the box. So Timex user information. It's a few languages. It doesn't have tabs. Let's see, because as a GMT, these movements have a very specific way to set them up, especially a true GMT like this one, and it's not telling us much how to set up the movement. So it's the water resistance and Italian, but nothing in regards of how to set up the GMT. Here is another band. Let's pull the band out. So far from the unboxing experience, I am not very impressed. And see, this is one thing I start to realize, because I love to collect watches, and I think I'm gonna start reviewing all the watches I have. But these online reviewers, I think they get paid to say some things. The band is very stiff. It's not very soft at all. It has some ridges in here, which I think it will help a little bit with sweat. But when you look at it from the top, for $800, it's nothing much to say. And the buckle is titanium. It has a little James the designer logo in there, and that's about it. So let's look at the watch. Let me set it up. Let me take some reps. And just to, I'm a little taken by this, I know, but look, again, going to the box. This is the presentation from a Citizen. Even the inside, it comes with a pillowcase. My wife is in love with this little thing. But presentation. $800, $200. Very big difference. So here it is. The video actually looks pretty good. The case, it's polished. No, it's like a bead blast. The bezel is pretty nice. It's nice and clicky. But when you look at this watch, looking at it in front of you, doesn't have much to say. I think for the price, like I said, and for what the watch is, I think they should go with a different bezel or put something on the dial. It looks too plain. And looking at the bracelet, let me take this off too, sorry. There's a clasp, it's milled. I don't think this is let's see, it looks like it's titanium too. It's titanium grade 5. So what is the difference between grade 5 and grade 2? Grade 5, it has more other compounds in there to make it harder, so it will respond a lot better to scratches and to all different types of corrosions, while grade 2 is the ones you see in some other watches. It's a lower cost because it will scratch easier. So here is the color. The links are actually pretty nice. It's all a matte finish. There is nothing polished in this case, and it looks nice. It looks like a track from a tractor. You know, the rails, they go like this. It looks like that. The chamfers are very nice. Like I said, it's nothing polished. It's all the same. Here we have the back rotor. It has a sticker in there. Let's see. It has some quick releases. There we go. So we can kind of see a little better this. Sorry, I'm filming this with my cell phone. So it has some specs in there, as you can see. They laser etch the Timex. But something I noticed is with Timex, I bought another pieces too. They print this on the backside of the watches, like the designer logo in there. I would much rather have that logo etched into the rotor than have that in the glass itself. It looks tacky, to be honest. Let's see the ends. They look nice. It's clean. Um, I don't know if it's $800 worth, to be honest. Um, Look, I just touched it right here and it got a little dirty. Let me get a rag. Maybe the matte finish is gonna show all the touches or greasiness of your fingers, so that's something to watch. And also, uh, just so you know, when you go to the setting of this, you unscrew this, you pull one position and you can move the hour, and with the hours like this you can have to make the full rotation, and then you change the date. When you pull to the second position, then you move the minutes, and then the GMT start to move, you know. Then you can set it up. You can see it has another track in the inside, so 1700, 1800, 1920. It's on a 24-hour kind of military style. I like that. I like the hands. But once you're done, to set everything up, let's say we go to midnight. Let's see if everything lines up beautifully. And also the seconds hack. So right there, you have to go like this to change the date. So every time you want to change the date, you have to go and turn the whole hour to do it. That's kind of a little something, but not bad. Like I said, the bezel is pretty nice. It lines up just about with everything. And then you screw it back in. But let me show you something else. Hold on, I have some of my watch boxes here. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna show you something. This one is a Casio Oceanus. This is a titanium grade 5 and I had this watch for about 2 years. Like I said, I have many different watches, but this is one of my favorite. I use it probably 10 times a month. And as you can see, the barely shows any scratches. The anti-reflection. This watch I bought it from Amazon for about $400, taxes included. So it has a lot of different features there. It has polish areas. It has a middle clasp in there, but you see how it has some polish links. The case is polished as well, and it's also, if you can make it, you can change by pulling the clasp. You can go to the different cities, and then it automatically sets the time for you. So this is one, and this is the one that impressed me the most. Here in the US, that is not very popular. This watch, I imported it from Spain because, as you can see, it's like the Giosa from Citizen, but this is a titanium watch. The small seconds right there. It has a texture dial, and look at the links. They are polished as well, and it's titanium. The only difference is the clasp that I don't like a whole lot, but that's the only weak piece of this. This one has a 8000 series movement, and it's very quiet. And like I said, it has polished edges. The case is polished. This watch from Spain, bringing it here to the United States, I purchased this for $280. I mean, yeah, that will be the conversion, $280 with 300. Let's call it 300. See that? And this one is 100 meters water resistant. So is this one. Let's see the sides. And this one is made in Japan. This one is designed in the Netherlands. Cases forged and built, assembled in China. So when I look at the value that you get, if we have to start breaking it down for the cost of things, this probably cost them, the movement of this one right here is about $50, the movement. And then you have the materials and everything, probably, let's say another 150 just to be generous. That's 200. Then you have marketing on top of that. Give it another $100 for that, because Timex doesn't have real stores. Everything is online. So overall it's $300. Sell it for $800. That's a big markup. It's a lot of profit in there. And the one thing I really don't like about this watch, now that it has a 20mm lug. For the size of the case, this thing should be a 22, or kind of like this style. Look at this. This is in a smaller box. When we look at it, look how this thing will look with a wider band. It will look just beautiful. It's like that. It's like a match made in heaven. But then we go to this. Like I said, I'm gonna try it. I don't think I'm gonna keep it. I'm a little disappointed, because I was very excited about this watch. It's let's see right there, 41mm there. The back of the case, 13.6, 13.7, and lug to lug, like some people want to know, it's 48. Let me see. Take this one. This one is an old watch. It's a Longines, but it's in a skin diver. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool watch. Let's see this. Hold on. I know, guys, sorry about the mess, but I'm not having a production. I'm gonna upload this video the way I'm filming it. So you know, it's a real deal. I have about a 7-inch wrist, and it looks proper. I like it. I like it the way it sits. The locks are a little bit over, but overall I like it. I like the way it sits. Even the color is kind of growing on me, but I just can't digest for $800 the watch. That's not $800 worth. I'm sorry. You know, when you see all this cardboard and you go to something like this Citizen box, and this is not even their nice boxes. I think we need to stop going with that green everything. You know, this is for it's a nice watch, don't get me wrong. I like the finish. There is no sharper edges. It looks good, but like I said, for $800 I will go look elsewhere. Go and look into these Citizens. They have that hardened it has a coating in here that is developed by Citizen that allows them not to be scratched so easy, and I can testify that because It has just a few scratches there, and I've been using this watch quite a bit. I like it a lot. So, and sapphire as well. This one has flat sapphire in there. So that's all, guys, and just wanted to show you that you know, not everything that you see on the internet is true. This one, it looks nice, and but like I said, I wouldn't pay those $800 until you get it in hand, and that's the truth. You gotta see it to make sure that that's what you want. So I'm gonna do this lume test, and sorry if it gets too bright in your screens. So I'm gonna put it in there and see how it goes, the lume between those three, and give me a second. There you can see it, and as you can see, it breaks pretty good. The Casio and the Citizen, they have their own thing, but the Casio hands, you can see how they are glowing, and they're pretty intense. Right to the left is the Timex, which the really cool thing about the Timex is the seconds are also lume, so you can see it ticking. So that's pretty cool. But overall, they bright pretty good. Hopefully, it will last as long. Anyway, so that's all the time I have, and thanks for watching. And let me know in the comments what do you think. Everything is a little different. I like big watches, and so that's one thing that I think it's very, very nice. But to your own, just keep watching. Thank you, and have a great night.